with their death, bury their parents strong.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which, but for their children's end, naught could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage.
The which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Hick unto the house of the Montagues.
Quarrel, I will back thee.
How? Turn thy back and run.
Fear me not.
I will frown as they pass by, and let them take as they list.
Nay, as they dare. I will bite my thumb at them, which is disgrace to them if they bear it. Do you bite your thumb at us, sir? Or do you bite my thumb, sir?
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir. For if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you. Draw! If you be men, come on! Come on, you monsters! You're all scum! You're all scum! Come on! Come on!
You know not what you do. I do but keep your peace. Pull up thy sword.
Peace? I hate the word. As I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Hammer thee, coward!
Of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word by thee, O Capulet, and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay a forfeit to the peace. For this time, all the rest depart, and you, Capulet, come along with me now. And Montague, come you this afternoon. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Who set this ancient quarrel near a broach?
Here were 2 servants of adversary and yours. Close fighting hour did approach. I drew to part them, and in an instant came the fiery Tybalt with his sword prepared. Whilst interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, brought part and part, till the prince came and parted I apart.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
Madam, early today did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stolen to the coves of the wood.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know of it, nor can learn of him. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, we'd as willingly give cure as know.
See where he comes, so please you step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay, to hear true shrift. Come, madam, Let's away.
Good morrow, cousin.
Oh, me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. 'Tis much to do with hate, but more with love.
Romeo could see there had been a fight, and could guess what it had all been about.
He's seen it all before, and knows the fierce love and loyalty each family has for its own, and how much hatred this breeds against the other family.
Of course, Romeo loves his family too, but he is preoccupied by a different one. His love for a girl called Rosamond. That is the cause of the recent strange behaviour that has puzzled his family and friends.
He's been busy writing songs and poems for Rosamond. He's desperately in love with her, but she has no interest in him.
Love is a smoke, made with the fume of sighs, being purged, a fire sparkling in lovers' eyes, being vexed, a sea nourished by lovers' tears. What is it else? Madness most discreet, a choking gall, a preserving sweet.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes. Examine other beauties. Take thou some new infection into thine eye, and the rank poison of the old will die.
I pray you, sir, can you read?
I, if I know the letters and the language.
Ye say honestly, rest you merry.
Stay, fellow. And read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters. County Anselmo and his beauteous sisters. Mercutio and his brother, Valentine. My fair niece, Rosaline and Livia, Lucio, the lively Helen, up their assembly. Whither should they come?
To supper, to our house.
Whose house?
My master's. My master is a great rich Capulet. If you be not to the house of Montagues, I pray, come for a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
The same ancient piece of Capulets, to spare Rosaline, whom thou so lovest, with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and with unattainted eye, compare her face to some that I shall show, and I shall make thee think thy swan a crow.
The one fairer than my love. The all-seeing sun ne'er saw her match, since first the world began.
Here, in the Capulet household, everyone is busy with arrangements of the party. But Juliet's father also has an important issue to consider.
An offer of marriage for his daughter from a wealthy and well-connected young man called Paris.
It's quite usual for parents to arrange marriages for their daughters, and for girls to be married young.
But, Montague is bound as well as I in penalty alike. 'Tis not hard, I think, for men as old as we to keep the peace.
Of honourable reckoning I both. And pity 'tis you lived at odds so long. But now, my lord, what say you?
Saying over what I've said before, my child's but a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years. And 2 more summers with her in their pride, and we may think her right to be a bride.
Younger than she a happy mother's maid.
And too soon are those so early made. But, woo her, gentle Paris. Get her heart. My will to her consented but apart. This night, I hold an all the custom feast. Whereto I've invited many a guest such as I know. You among the store. One more most welcome. Makes my numbers more.
Will Juliet give her heart to Paris? He's considered rather good-looking, as well as being rich and powerful
And well-mannered and loyal. She could do worse.
What's love? What's ladybird? Oh, me, where is this going? What, Juliet?
How now, in course?
Your mother.
shall she be 14, and then shall she marry, I remember it well. And it is since the earthquake now 11 years since she was weaned, I never shall forget it. And of all the days of the year upon that day, my lord and you were then at Maskell. And 'tis since the earthquake now 11 years, and thou wast the prettiest babe I ever nursed. And I might little see thee married once.
Marry. That marry is the very theme I came to talk of. Now tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honest I dream not of.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, you're a grown-up. Ladies of esteem are made already mothers. By my count, I presume rather much upon these years that you are still a maid. Thus, then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady. A man such as all of the world. Why, he's a man of wax. Nay, he's a flower with bit of a flower.
So tell me, daughter Juliet, can you love the gentleman this night which is the whole of our feast?
I'll look to like, if looking like a moon. But no more deep will I dark my night, than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Go, and seek happiness through happy days.
So Juliet dutifully agrees to try to like Paris, because he is her parents' choice.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance. Not I. Believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground. I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them beyond a common bound.
I am too sore and pierced with his shaft to soar with his light feathers, and so bound. I cannot bound a pitch above dull woe. The love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burn love? Too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. Give me a case, put my visage in.
As a relative of Prince Escalus, Mercutio is on the guest list for the Capulet party. And, as all the guests will be wearing masks, Romeo and Benvolio can accompany Mercutio to the party without being recognised.
Benvolio and Mercutio, hoping that a night out, drinking and dancing in the company of many beautiful women, will help Romeo forget about Rosamond.
However, Romeo has doubts about the plan.
I mean well in going to this mask, but 'tis no wit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed? Asleep? Or did you dream things true?
Oh, then I seem to think with you.
Supper's done. We shall come too late.
I fear too early. To my mind, must give some consequence for hanging in the stars. Shall wisdom begin this fearful day? This night's revelry? To expire the turn of a despised life closed in my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death. He that has steerage my course, direct us. On, lusty gentlemen.
Romeo has misgivings about attending the party, but he doesn't want to let his friends down, and he still hopes to see Rosalind there.
The Capulet party is a grand affair, with plenty of food and drink. Juliet is introduced to Paris, and Lord Capulet welcomes his guests, including Mercutio and his disguised friend.
You are welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians play. Aho, aho. and footed girl.
lady's that, which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight? She doth teach the torches to burn bright. My heart loved till now, forswear its sight. I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This prize boy should be a Montague. Hand me my rapier, boy. Now, while the stock and honour of my kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
How now, kinsman, wherefore know you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe.
No, Romeo is it not.
He does villain, Romeo.
Deadly gentle cuz.
Let him alone.
There's a like a portly gentleman, and, to say the truth, Verona brags him to be a virtuous and well-governed. I would not, for all the wealth of this town here in my house, do a disparagement. Show their presence, but of these frowns, no seeming semblance for a feast.
Fits in such a villain as a guest. I'll not endure him.
Make mutiny among my guests. He shall be in guard. Go to! You are a saucy boy.
I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine. What gentle sin is this? My lips, two blushing pilgrims ready stand, to smooth that rough touch, a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much. Which manly devotion shows in this? For saints have hands, but pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints' lips, and holy palmers too.
Aye, pilgrim, lips of them misusing prayer.
Then, dear saint, what lips do, what hands do, they pray, grant, and as faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, they grant for prayer's sake.
And move not, for my prayers effect I take. As from my lips, I die, sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sins they have took?
Sin from my lips. Oh, trespass sweetly urge. Give me my sin again.
You kissed by the book.
Madame!
Nurse?
Your mother preserved you.
What is her mother?
Married. Her mother is a lady of the house. I nurse her daughter that you talked with over.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear account, my life is my foe's death.
What's he that follows that with the dogs?
I know.
Go ask his name. He be married. My grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo. And he is a Markey. The only son of your great enemy.
Only learn, sprung known too late.
That's a strange thing.
So, Romeo's love for Rosaline is now dead. Her beauty cannot match Juliet's.
And Romeo's good looks have likewise charmed Juliet. But the love is difficult and dangerous and must be kept secret.
Romeo cannot openly visit the house of his enemy, and Juliet is not allowed out without a very good reason.
How will they meet again?
Well, love will find a way.
Romeo! Romeo! My cousin! Romeo! He ran this way and met this orchard war. Call good Nisha.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo! Humours! Madman! Passion! Lover!
Young. He appeared himself among these trees.
Come. Shall we go?
Go then. For 'tis in vain to seek him here that means not to be found.
You jests and scars that never felt a wound.
Romeo knows his friends won't understand his feelings of love, for let him never been in love themselves.
He sets off in search of his new love. He scales the garden wall of the Capulet house and looks through Juliet's bedroom window.
This is dangerous territory for a Montague. If any of Juliet's relatives find him here, Romeo's in deep trouble.
Would light through yonder window break? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already pale and sick with grief. But thou, how maid art far more fair than she. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. She speaks.
Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn thy love, and I'll no longer be a captive. Thy name is my enemy. What's in a name? That which you call a rose by any other name is not as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo cold, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo doth thy name, and for thy name which is no part of thee, take all my stuff.
I take thee at thy word. Oh, call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo. Oh, my name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee.
My ears do not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue uttering. Yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo? And a Montague?
Oh, neither, fair maid, if I thee dislike.
Comest thou hither? Tell me therefore. The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place left considering who thou art. Any of my kinsmen find thee here?
With love's light wings did I ever perch these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love up, or what love can do. What dares love attempt? Therefore my kinsmen are no stop to me.
I would not for the world have seen thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And but thou love me, let them find me here! My life were better ended by thy hate. And death prolonged, wanting of thy love.
Thou knowest the most mantle
Her tips were silver all these years.
Well, not by the moon. The inconstant moon which meant the change in the circle world. Yes, I don't feel likewise variable.
And what shall I swear?
Do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I will believe thee.
In my heart's dear love.
Do not swear, although I join thee. I have no joy for this contract tonight. It's too rash, too advised, too sudden, too like the lightning which not cease to be, if one can say it lightens. Speaking of this, this bed is led by some frightening wet, and proves to be a beauteous flower in the kingdom. A sweet coziness comes to my heart, and that's in the way.
How wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy most faithful love for mine.
You gave me mine before I was requested. I was yours. And none goodness! If I don't let the honourable by past marriage.
Madame!
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times tonight.
1,000 times the worse. To what thy life.
So this morning, what tomorrow shall I send to thee?
By the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years too late. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow. So I shall say good night. Sleep well.
Sleep, dwell upon thine eyes. Peace in thy breast. Would I were asleep, and peace so sweet to rest.
So Romeo's capacity for love has met its match in Juliet.
He has forgotten Rosaline, and Juliet has forgotten her promise to her parents to marry Paris. Both are prepared to pursue their love, in spite of the differences between their families.
Like Romeo, Juliet lets her heart rule her head. All their thoughts are now whirling around the idea of marriage and the consummation of their love.
Romeo goes immediately to see his priest and friend, Friar Lawrie.
Good morrow, Father.
Benedicte, what early tongue so sweet and good? Thou art aroused with some distemperature, or if not, then here I get it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweet of rest was mine.
God pardon sin, wast thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline? Oh, my ghostly father, no. I have forgotten that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son. But where hast thou been then?
I'll tell it, if thou ask it me again. I have been feasting with my enemy.
Romeo tells Friar Lawrence all about his new love, Juliet. The friar is surprised at how quickly things have happened, and wonders whether Romeo is simply in love with Juliet's looks.
Holy St. Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosaline that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then truly lies, not in their hearts, but in their eyes.
But the friar agrees to marry the young man, hoping that such a love between a Capulet and a Montague would end all their hatred and fighting.
But come, young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect I'll thy sister be, for this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble to us.
Later that morning, Juliet sends her nurse to find Romeo. He sends a message back with the nurse for Juliet to meet him and marry him at Friar Lawrence's chapel that afternoon.
Visiting the friar is a good reason for Juliet to leave her house. Her parents believe she's gone to confession. And so, the Friar Lawrence
Juliet's cousin.
And Romeo's cousin, too, now.
Yes, and Romeo's cousin too, now that Romeo and Juliet are married. Tybalt has not forgotten that Romeo gatecrashed the Capulet's party and is determined to get revenge.
But Romeo's in such a good mood after the wedding that he loves everyone, even Tybalt.
It's a shame not everyone shares in Romeo's good mood on this hot, sultry Italian afternoon. Tybalt is angry, and Mercutio is irritable. Perhaps because of the hot weather. Perhaps because his friends use his secrecy.
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day's hot, and the couples are abroad. And if we meet, we shall not escape abroad. I'm ahead, captains.
By my heel, I care not.
Ah, gentlemen. A word from Lawrie.
And but one word. With one of them. Couple it with something, make it a word. And a blow.
Mercutio, thou consortest with
Consort? What? Dost thou make us minstrels, and thou make minstrels of us? Look to him nothing but discord. He's my fiddlestick. Is that to make you dance? Sounds consort.
Talk in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place, or even call the other grievances. Or else depart. Hit all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were meant to gaze. Let them stare. I will not budge for no man's pleasure.
Peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo! The love I bear thee can afford no better terms than this. Thou art a villain!
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a reason. Villain, am I none? I could love thee better than thou canst devise, till thou shalt know the reason for my love. And so, good captain, which name I tender as dearly as mine own. Be satisfied.
Oh, come. This all fine solution. Tybalt, rat catcher, will you walk?
What wilt thou have of me?
Oh, good king of cats. Nothing but one of your 9 lives. deep as a well, nor as wide as a church door, but 'tis enough to serve. As if for me tomorrow, you shall find me brave. May both your houses have a certain of your arm.
I thought for the best.
A plague of both your houses! They have made worms meat of me.
Romeo! When Mercutio's dead!
This day's black fate. On more days doth depend. This but begins the woe, others must end.
Here comes a furious Tybalt, back again.
Came in triumph, and Mercutio slain! Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again that thou gavest me. Mercutio's soul is but little weight above our heads. Stay for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both must go with him.
Oh, wretched boy, nothing can shoulder them here. Shoulder them hence!
Shall determine that.
Stand as a maid. The prince would do thee death if thou art taken. Let be gone. Away!
Oh, I am fortune's fool!
Why dost thou stay?
Where are the far beginners of this fray?
O noble prince, I can discover all. The unlucky man is his fatal brawl. There sighs a man, slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Nisha.
Tybalt, my cousin, Prince Archer, the blood of Archer, blood of Montague.
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, who Romeo's hand did slay.
Benvolio tells the prince everything that happened, except how Mercutio provoked Tybalt.
Benvolio explains how Romeo had tried to keep the peace, refusing to fight with Tybalt himself, and trying to stop the fight between Tybalt and Mercutio. But when Tybalt had killed his best friend, Romeo's temper had snapped.
It is clear that Tybalt began the fight, and the prince has some sympathy for Romeo's actions. But 2 men still lie dead, and the prince represents the law in Verona. He cannot just pardon Romeo.
I beg for justice.
must give! Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live!
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio. Whose blood doth we now owe?
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes with what the law should end. The life of Tybalt.
And for that offence, immediately, I do exile him hence. Else, when he is found, that hour is his last.
Unaware of all these tragic events, Juliet waits impatiently for night to fall, so Romeo can climb up to her window and the newly wedded couple can be together.
Gallop pace, you riders of steeds, towards speed flooded. Such a wagoner's fate would whip you to west and bring clad night knees. Come, gentle knight, come, loving black-browed knight, give me my Romeo. And when he shall die, take him and cut him out into little stars. And he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world shall be a lovely night.
in vain. All burnt, all forsworn, all naught. Shame hath come to Romeo.
Listen, be thy tongue with such a wish. He was not born to shame.
Will you speak well of him that comes to the cavern?
Shall I speak ill of his my husband? Villain cousin who killed my husband. Romeo lives. Tybalt was slain. Tybalt is dead. You killed my husband. Oh, this is comfort. Wherefore weep I then? Tybalt is dead. And Romeo is banished. Romeo is banished! To speak that word is far from better. Tybalt, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. Romeo is banished! Take up those books. For rights will be done. Both you and I. For Romeo is exiled. He made you for a highway to my bed. But I am made. Thy maiden widowette. Come close. Nurse. After my wedding bed. And death. Not Romeo. Take my maiden.
That's your tomb. I'll find Romeo. For I know where he is.
I'll find him. Give this ring to my true knight. And bid him come to take his last farewell.
It's from Verona thou art banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, and inside.
Oh, deadly sin, oh rude unthankfulness. They thought our law calls death. But the kind prince taking thy part hath brushed aside the law, and turned that black word death to banishment. 'Tis dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing may live here and look on her. But Romeo may not. He is banished. Oh, friar, damn use that word in hell.
Thou bond madman, hear me a little speak.
Thou canst not speak of that thou dost not feel. When thou was young as I, Juliet thy wife, an hour but married, Tybalt murdered, doting like me, and like me banished I. Then mightest thou speak, then mightest thou tear at thy hair, and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade frame.
Oh, Holy Friar, tell me, Holy Friar, where is my lady's lord? Where is Romeo?
There on the ground, whose own tears made drunk.
So my lady lies she, weeping and blubbering, blubbering and weeping. Now stand up! Stand up and stand and be a man. For Juliet's sake.
Speakest thou of Juliet? How is it with her? Does she not think me an old murderer? Now that I have stained the childhood of our joy with blood removed but little from her own. Oh, tell me, Brian, tell me, in what vile part of this anatomy does my name lodge? Tell me that I may sack the hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand, art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art, thy tears are womanish, thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. What roused thee, man? Thy Juliet's alive, for whose sake thou wast but lately dead. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings light upon thy back. Happiness caught thee in her best array. But like a mishaved and a sullen wench, thou pounce upon thy fortune and thy love. Go get thee to thy love, as was decreed. Ascend her chamber hence and comfort her. But look, thou stay not till the watch be set. For then thou canst not pass to Mantua, but thou can live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back. Go before, nurse. Commend me to thy lady.
My lord, I tell my lady you will come.
But do so. Bid my sweet prepare to chide.
Yes, sir. A ring she bid me give you, sir. Now hie you make haste, for it grows very late.
Well, my comfort is revived by them.
So Romeo must leave the road to lie low in the nearby town of Mantua. We can only hope that soon they may return.
Before Romeo leaves Verona, he has come to the Juliet's household in secret, spent his first and last night with his new wife. Juliet understands why Romeo killed her hot-tempered cousin, and she forgives him. Her only concern now is for the fragile yet passionate love they share.
They both know that Tybalt's death has made things even more difficult for them.
Streets to lace the severing clouds in yonder England. Must be gone and live. Stay. Die.
Your light is not daylight. I know that. Therefore stay here. Thou needest not to be gone.
Let me be taken. Let me be put to death. I am content. So thou wilt have it so. I have more care to stay and will to go. Come, Dad, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is it so? Let's talk. It is not there.
It is, high hence be gone away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune, straining harsh discords and a pleasing shaft. Oh, now be gone from light and mighty prose.
Mighty light, your dark and dark are woes.
Madame,
Yes,
the day's broke. Be wary with the back.
then window.
woes. Serve with sweet discourse. Till times to come.
Oh God. I'm an ill divining soul. Methinks I see thee now thou art so low. As one, dead, and what in between. My eyesight fails me, and thou lookest pale.
And dress me up. In my eye, so do you. My sorrow drinks our blood. Julie.
Juliet's parents are, of course, unaware of her marriage to Romeo and believe all her tears are for Tybalt.
Despite the very recent death of their nephew, they are still preparing for her marriage to Paris.
Fallen out, sir. So, unlucky. We've had no chance to move our daughter. Look you. She loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly, as did I. Well, we were born to die.
These times of woe, ordinary times for woe.
Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I fear she will be ruled in all respects by me. Nay, more! Thursday, be it. Tell her wife she will be married to this noble earl. Oh, will you be ready? Do you like this haste?
My lord. I would that Thursday or tomorrow.
Well, get you gone. Thursday's in then. Prepare, my wife, against this wedding day.
Why, how now, Juliet? Madam, I'm not well. Evermore weeping for your cousin's death. Fear not, we will have vengeance for it. Oh, that villain Romeo. But now I'll bring thee joyful tidings, girl. Marry next Thursday morning the gallant young and noble gentleman of the County Paris. At St. Peter's Church shall happily make you there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste, that I must marry before he that his husband comes to woo. I pray you, tell my lord and father, madam, I will not marry yet. And when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate rather than Paris. These are news indeed.
He's come so far, but tell him so yourself.
What girl? Still in tears. How now, wife? Have you delivered to her,
I said she will know. She is in thanks. I would the fool were married to a grave.
How? Will she none? Does she not count her blessed? Is she not proud? Does she not give us thanks? Unworthy as she is, that we have brought such a worthy gentleman to be our bride.
Not proud that you have, but thankful that you have. Proud that I never did what I hate. But thankful, even for hate that's meant love.
How now? How now? Chop logic! What is this proud? And I thank you. And I thank you not, and yet not proud. Mistress minion you. Give me no thank yous, not proud, me no proud. But settle your fine joints against Thursday next, to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, and I'll drag me on the hurdle thither. Out, you green sickness carrion! You baggage, you tell face!
Why, you mad? Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear with impatience but to speak a word.
And thee, you baggage, you disobedient wretch! I tell you what, get to the church on Thursday, I'll never have to look me in the face! Speak not, reply not, do not answer me! Fingers itch.
God in heaven bless her! You are to blame, my lord, to raise her so.
And why, lady, wisdom? Hold your tongue.
May not once.
Peace! Mumbling fool! Utter your gravity over a gossip's bowl, where we need it not! God's brain makes me mad! Day, night, work, play, alone in company, still my care will have a match. And now, having found a gentleman of noble parentage, stuffed as they say, love, I am too young. I pray you pardon me. You are not wed. Not pardon you. Greater you will, you should not out of me. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart. Buys. Give you mine. Give it to my friend. You will not hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. But by my soul, I will never acknowledge thee.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds? Seasons at the bottom of my grief? Sweet mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, a week. Or if you do not repel the bridal men, put due money in my Tybalt lies. Talk not to me, for I'll not speak a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee. Oh, nurse, how shall this be prevented? My husband is on earth and my faith in heaven. What sayest thou? Hast not a word of joy and comfort, nurse?
Faith. Here it is. I think it's best you marry the Count. Oh, he's a lovely gentleman. Romeo is a dishcloth to him. An eagle, madam, hath not so quick, so fair an eye as Paris. Beshrew my very heart. For I think you are happy in this second match, for it excels your first. Or if it did not, your first is dead, and 'twere as good as he were living here and do no use of him.
Speakest thou from my heart?
And from my soul too, as beshrew them both.
Juliet. Her parents won't listen to her or give her any choice about marrying Paris. Her father at first reluctant himself to see her married so young.
What is that which she didn't love?
Now threatens to disown her and throw her out into the street if she doesn't obey him. Her mother will not help her, and nor will her nurse.
Juliet feels betrayed, very alone. As betrayed, no need remedy. If all else fail, myself have power to die.
Paris, believing that Juliet is willing to marry him, is making arrangements with the friar.
The friar knows only too well just how complicated the situation is becoming, and how much trouble it could bring if the truth were to come out now, for the lovers and for himself.
On Thursday, sir. The time is very short.
My father Capulet will have it so. I'm nothing slow, just like his haste.
But you say you do not know the lady's mind. Uneven is the course. I like it not.
Immoderately, she reads for towards death.
Look, sir. Here comes the lady toward yourself.
Happily met, my lady, and my wife.
That may be, sir, when I may be a wife.
That may be, must be, love. Thursday next.
What must be, shall be.
That's a certain text.
God's shield, I should disturb such devotion. Juliet, on Thursday early will I rouse ye. Till then, adieu. Keep this hope.
Friar, come weep with me. Past hope, past cure, past help. If in my wisdom thou canst do no help, do thou the call my resolution wise, and with this knife
lurk where serpents are, chain me with roaring bears, or bid me go into a new-made grave, and hide me with a dead man in his shroud. And I will do it without fear or doubt, to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Juliet is willing to suffer any torment rather than marry Paris and be unfaithful to Romeo.
Her words are so very brave and obviously sincere that the friar decides to take a chance on a dangerous plan that has occurred to him, that he should simulate Juliet's death using a powerful drug.
Hold then. Go home, be merry, give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and this distilled liquor drink thou off. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest, and in this borrowed likeness of shrunken death thou shalt continue 42 hours, and then awake, as from a pleasant sleep.
The friar promises to send a message to Romeo and Mantua to tell him of the plan. Everyone will think that Juliet is dead and take her to the family tomb in the local graveyard. When she wakes up, exactly 42 hours after the conclusion, Romeo will be at her side, and the two of them can leave Verona together.
Love, give me strength, and strength shall help forward. Farewell, dear father.
How now? Headstrong. Where are you daggering?
Where I love you to repent the sin and disobedient opposition to you and to the house, and am joined here by holy Lawrie to fall prostrate before you, to beg your pardon. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforward I am ever ruled by you.
Why, I'm glad of it. This is well. Stand thus. Go, send for the Count and tell him this. Time is not dinner tomorrow morning.
No, not till Thursday. There's time enough.
Go, nurse. Go there. We're to church tomorrow.
Shall we shorten our provisions? It's now near night.
Touch, I will stir it about, and all will be well, I warrant thee, wife. Go to Juliet. I'll deck her up. Let me alone. My heart is wondrous light, since this same wayward girl is so reclaimed.
Wasn't you busy? Need you my help?
McKelvie and now be left alone. And that the nurse is like to help you. For I'm sure you had your hands full and it's also certain business.
Get you to bed and rest. That's you.
Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. A faint, cold fear thrills through my veins. I'll call them back again to comfort me. Nurse? What should she do here? In a dismal scene I needs must act alone. Come back. Does mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married, then tomorrow morning? No. No, this shall forbid it. Lie down there. What could be poison, which the friar simply have ministered to have me dead?
Shall I not then be stifled in revolt? To whose foul mouth no wholesome air breathes in? What if I live? It's not very like the terrible conceit of death and night together with the terrible place. Where for these many 100 years the bones of all my very ancestors have had. Where bloody Tybalt lies festering in his shroud. Oh, if I wake, should I be environed? With all these hideous fears, and madly play with my forefathers' joints?
Juliet is terrified of what may await her, but her choices are limited. She is alone with her fears.
Her love for Romeo gives her courage.
Romeo? Romeo. Romeo. Here's drink. And drink. To thee.
The next morning, as the Capulet household stirs, on the day that Juliet is supposed to marry Paris, the nurse comes to Juliet's bedroom to wake her.
Voila! My lady! Oh, fine, sacré. Voila, I say. Madame, wife, bride. Sleep for a week, for the next night I want. The county Paris has set up his rest. The Shuma dear shall rest but little. Go. I must be waiting. Lady. Lady.
A shame, bring Juliet forth, our Lord is come.
Elect the day. She's dead. She's dead. She's dead. The woeful time.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church? Ready to go? But then to return.
Dead. Unhappy. Wretched, painful day.
Well, dead. Son, the night before thy wedding day, death reigned with thy wife. She lies. Flowers she was. Flowered by him. Death is my son-in-law. Death is my heir.
Beguiled, bored, wronged, bited, slain, most detested, dead, by thee beguiled. Oh, love, not life, not life, but love in death.
Child. The child. My soul and not my child. ladies, all in her best array, bear her to church.
because people thought he might have an infectious illness. He was not allowed to continue, nor would anyone take the message on for him in case the illness spread.
Instead, Romeo hears Verona's news from his young servant Balthazar. The boys rush to Mantua to tell Romeo that Juliet is dead.
Romeo visits a poor apothecary, from whom he buys poison. He then rides fast back to Verona to be with Juliet.
While Romeo is riding back to Verona, poor Paris is grieving for the girl who nearly became his wife. He sits quietly by the tomb.
Sweet flower, flowers thy bridal bed I strew. Oh, woe! Thy canopy is dust and sun, which, with sweet water nightly I would dew, or wanting, that with tears distilled my mind, the obsequies that I for thee will keep, nightly shall be destroyed like rain, and weep. Boyhood's warning. Something doth approach. What cursed foot wanders this way tonight?
How detestable more. Womb of death. Gorged. Dearest morsel of the earth. Thus, I force thy rotten jaws to open. In despite, who cram thee more food.
This is that banished haughty Montague that murdered my love's cousin, with which grief 'tis supposed the fair creature died. It's come here to do some villainous shame to the dead bodies. I will apprehend him. Stop thy unhallowed toil, vile Montague!
Gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man, but not another sin upon my head by urging me to fury. Oh, be gone!
Defy thy conjuration, and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Thou provokest me. Have it thee, boy! stay. Who is to stay? She is king. To Paris. It said my mother. My little soul could not attend her as we rode. Think. But we Paris should have married Juliet. One writ with me in sounds fortune. Here lies Juliet. Her beauty. Brings this bolt of peace and present, full of light. That is such the honey of thy breath. No power yet from thy beauty. Why art thou so fair? And here will I set up my everlasting rest. Shake the yoke in auspicious stars, and this world weary flesh. Take your lasting breath. You, the doors of breath, seal the righteous. Fountain, bursting death. through a purgatory. What drugs are quick?
Romeo? Oh! Hail! Who else? What arrows through and steeped in blood? Oh, what an unkind hour is guilty of this lamentable chance! The lady stirs.
Where's my lord? Do you remember well where I should be? Where's Romeo?
A greater power than you can contradict have thwarted our intents. Come, come away. Thy husband in thy bosom there lies dead. Stay not to question, for the watch is coming. Come, go, Juliet. I dare no longer stay.
Go get thee hence, for I will not delay. This is thy sheep. There rest.
Paris's servant has raised the alarm and brought everyone to the tomb.
There she is, sir. Oh heavens! Oh wife! Look how undaunted please.
Come. Montague. Thou turn here. See thy son and heir now, early down.
Alas, my liege. My wife. She is dead tonight. Grief of my son's exile has stopped her breath. What further woe conspires against mine age?
Thou shalt see.
Oh, I'm taught! What manners is in this? To press before thy father to a grave.
Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
The friar sadly explains everything. All about Romeo and Juliet's secret wedding, about the potion that Juliet took, and the fatal delay with the message that led to all their deaths.
Both Romeo's family and Juliet's family realise how destructive their hatred of fighting has been.
Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon thy hate, that the heavens find means to kill your joys, love, and I, for winking at your discords too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Brother Montague, give thy hand.
But I can give thee more. For I shall raise her statue in pure gold. That whilst Verona, by such name is known, there shall a figure at such rate be set, as that of true and faithful Juliet.
As rich old Romeo's by his lady's life, the sacrifices of our enmity.
A gloomy peace with it this morning, brethren. The sun, with sorrow, will not show its head. Go hence, to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was there a story of more woe than this, of Juliet and her own.